lose in the dressing room. I expect a good, clean fight. Ya vi las reglas en camerino. Espero una pelea limpia. Protect yourself at all times. Protégese en todo momento. Good luck. God bless. Good luck. Remember, guys, I'm fair, but I'm firm. Go ahead.
And I'm joined now at ringside by Emmanuel Stewart and Larry Merchant.
Caballero is a 13-1 favorite, reflecting the view that he is an elite fighter and Litzau is basically a good, tough club fighter.
Caballero's 2 losses took place back in 03 and 04, so he's an unbeaten fighter over the course of the past 6 years. Has some quality wins over Steve Molitor of Canada, over Daniel Ponce de Leon, who at one point held a featherweight championship, and recently outclassed Daud Yordan in Fort Lauderdale on the undercard of a Brito fight back in April. And Emmanuel, he's loose-limbed, he throws a lot of punches, he isn't always trying to make heavy impact, but he's quite a skillful technician in there.
And extremely relaxed. You know, we spoke to him and he was very confident, but very, very relaxed fighter. It's amazing to see these guys so tall. I don't think Caballero is used to fighting someone as tall as Litzau is.
Litzau is normally a very aggressive fighter. He's trying to be a little bit cautious here, a little bit defensive, perhaps fighting flurries until he can see what Caballero has and vice versa.
All right, bring out.
Caballero popped Litzau with a little jab to the body as he was stepping in. He's the kind of fighter who can look you in the eye and hit you in the body at the same time, or vice versa. Emmanuel, is it fair to say that Litzau's best chance in this fight is the puncher's chance?
Yeah, but he's not a big puncher. And, you know, when you look at Caballero, every time he starts going forward, Caballero starts leaning back with his shoulder rolling, which means very difficult to get a clean punch with him. And then he'll counter punch you just as you relax for a few moments. Very intelligent fighter. And Litzau is having a problem of getting inside effectively.
A lot of people were very nervous about this fight for Litzau, hoping that he doesn't get hurt badly. He probably has another idea.
As you watch Caballero, who's had difficulty getting the fights he wants, for anybody in or around the featherweight class, those fights would be Juan Manuel Lopez or Yuri Gamboa. Right now, that's where the name value is, that's where the money might be. Both fighters are promoted by Top Rank. Caballero is promoted by Lou DiBella in New York. He may or may not be able to get in position to get one of those fights.
According to DiBella, they've already started negotiations to fight Gamboa, assuming what everybody else assumes about the outcome here.
The fight with Gamboa would be interesting because Caballero's probably not used to going against anybody with faster hands, and Gamboa probably has faster hands.
You see his punches? You can see you got more power than him, right? So just relax and use it when you have to. Don't roll it up. But I want that left hand a lot higher and longer out there, okay? You're dropping and you're giving him too much of an easy shot. So hit his glove a little bit, long, come on, like we worked on it, right, brother? Right, baby. You're doing...
Keep the pumping that jab a little bit. Make him run into the right hand. Third round, we'll start hitting that body. Third round.
For those of you who don't know the Litzau story, he had a Dickensian childhood, mother an alcoholic, father a drug addict, stepfather abused him and his brother and taught them how to steal. He rose from the streets because he had some distant relatives who had been prize fighters.
And it's still not easy for the Litzau family, and reportedly, Jason is the meal ticket via his boxing career. And things have not gone as well as he may have hoped. CompuBox numbers in round 1, Caballero 13 out of 32. Litzau 4 of 27. And the 4 of 27 underlines the difficulty for Litzau here tonight, trying to get in a solid punch, as Emmanuel Stewart pointed out, against a fighter who makes that very difficult.
The question is whether he's going to frustrate Caballero into making mistakes because he's here to look good, to build his case against the elite featherweights.
Stop! Stop!
Caballero had it so easy against Jordan earlier this year, he almost looked bored sometimes.
Well, he's having a little problem right here because he hasn't been able to hit Litzau as easy as he thought. His best punch seems to be the straight right hand that he's tried to catch Litzau, but Litzau has gotten away from it. And I think the height and size of Litzau is becoming a little problem for Caballero, who normally less leans back and he controls his opponents because they're so extremely short.
And the evidence would be the only 32 punches that Caballero threw in the first round against Jordan earlier this year. He was easily able to get off 100 per round. I believe he threw 1,246 punches in a 12-round fight versus Jordan. Here, he hasn't let his hands go nearly as much.
Buddy. Let's go, come on. Turn around, man.
Litzau got in a couple of connects there against Caballero's now you see me, now you don't style.
Stop!
Right hand lead lands for Caballero.
That seems to be the key punch that Caballero is trying to land for the most part, is the straight right hand.
Well, they watched his fights that he got stopped and decided that he was open for that right hand, and so far he's been unable to get it in.
He being Litzau, who was knocked out by Robert Guerrero, who was knocked out by Jose Hernandez in December of 06. Both those knockouts in recent years against Litzau.
Hold the hand out.
There may even be a little bit of blood coming out of the right nostril of Caballero, which is an insult.
Litzau seems to be very worked up for this fight.
Listen to me. Do not load up with them.
December 11th, another big night for HBO Sports. First, it's the premiere of Lombardi, an in-depth documentary about the legendary Green Bay Packers coach. Then live boxing with Amir Khan taking on Marcos Maidana and Victor Ortiz facing Lamont Peterson. Perfect storyline on that doubleheader. Maidana was the guy who upended Ortiz summer before last in Los Angeles.